Hello, I'm Amanda Isabella of BellyDanceSuccess.com. The other day, during a session of Belly Chat, I was blessed with the opportunity to interview two of the most interesting performers I've ever met. I've had the good fortune of dancing all over the country, from Minnesota to Albuquerque, from Atlanta to San Diego. And in my travels, I've met some people I'll never forget. But no one quite like two sisters I met right here in San Diego when I first rolled into town a few years back. They call themselves the Shimmy sisters, and shimmy they do, and so much more. The spell they cast as they perform is nearly irresistible. I interviewed them in 3 different sessions, 2 individually and 1 in which they were together. First, I talked with Shimmy Lelania. She told us how she approaches performance and how she feels and thinks about interacting with musicians. Second, I sat with Shimmy Adelaide and we spoke about the makeup and costumes and how she creates her beautiful artwork. She is so gifted. And lastly, I got them both together and we talked about how they run their business and how they handle using the internet and social media. I've put together excerpts from the interview sessions and thrown in a bit of a performance that they were kind enough to share with us. If you are wise, and I know you are, watch them, listen to them, and learn from them. Hello, Amanda Isabella here with Belly Chat. Today we have with us Adelaide of the Shimmy Sisters in San Diego, California.
Over the years I've expanded a lot as an artist, so when I hear someone ask about my art, I'm kind of like, well, you know, it's a world view for me because I'm not sure really the separation between visual art and performance art. And even in performance art, I've strayed far from belly dance, but at the same time, belly dance has always been my root. So I see my visual art come into play with belly dance in things like makeup or in the way that I know Lelania talked about how certain moves express emotion.
Why is it important to keep yourself out of a box, in your opinion?
Because like I said, my mother's a belly dancer, so I grew up as belly dance being part of my culture, with the music, the costuming, the performance, the entertainment, the spiritual aspect. And for me, all the different styles are just a way to express the moment better. And if I put myself in a box, then I'm limiting myself to express what I truly feel at any given moment. People look at me even walking down my street to the car and they're like, that's a belly dancer. I'm like, yes, I am. My dad is Syrian Arabic. Well, they're Syrian Arabic Jews, and my mom's German, Irish, English. So I got a lot of the fighting blood in me, and somehow they all came together to
make beauty.
Love and make beauty in art.
That's wonderful.
My research mostly is finding pieces at, you know, either bazaars, belly dance bazaars, or fashion district in LA, and then just kind of starting to visualize with fabric and colors. I made this top here. This was a belt that Lelania and her husband Gabriel got, and we just kind of made it into a top.
What do you think goes on in your head when you're dancing?
So many things, and at the same time, nothing at all, which is great. I've been performing long enough where...
So it's very meditative.
Yeah, it's very meditative.
You kind of reach nothingness at some point.
Exactly, and I've been doing it long enough where I can unconsciously map the stage, map where everything is around me, where the audience is, so I don't have to think about that as much anymore. I unconsciously can feel where the lighting is coming from and where the energy of the crowd is coming and going. So with all of that kind of already running in the program in my mind, it allows me just to really be inside the music and be inside the creation of the moment with the musicians and the audience.
we all have a question for you. Is your last name Shimmy, and are you real sisters?
We are real sisters, and our last name is not Shimmy.
It's not.
No.
I'm going to have to fix my address book. Okay, so we're here to talk about the business of belly dance.
Yep.
The business side. And you ladies are very in touch with that.
Yeah, we have, we started the Shimmy Sisters company in 2005.
You're very business savvy.
Yeah, and I made belly dance my business for probably about 8 or 9 years now.
I've heard that the sale doesn't start until you hear your first no.
Yeah,
I never heard that.
I've heard that. That's, you know, kind of like in the tradition and in our blood too, with Arabic and bargaining, and you know, it's a game. It's almost like a dance. And
Sure.
About your other question about the passion with business and belly dance.
That's beautiful, comparing business to a dance.
Yeah, and I feel like even
Very
though
metaphorical.
the business might not be, you know, it's not like the business itself is the passion. It's what we do that's the passion. But the business side of it, really, we are asked to provide our own value for what we provide, and our service is priceless, in my opinion and in our opinion. What we offer to parties, and the way that we see it, is when we go into someone's wedding, we leave and everyone is going to remember that night. All the guests are going to remember that night.
Do you
for
hear
the
that,
whole
ladies?
year.
Business is another kind of dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes different forms, but just like any dance. So it's been really fun for me to really put a value on what we give, you know, in a time, and it's, you know, monetary ways, you know, the way we do it, but at the same time we've come to a place in our career where we've created a name and a demand, and so we're at a place where we're not at the bargaining dance as much. We're more at the
You're
physical
definitely
dance.
in demand. How do you guys get jobs?
Word of mouth. I've been doing it for a very long time, so you know, web presence is very important. You have to have a web presence nowadays. If you don't have a web presence, then you're not a professional belly dancer, pretty much. Because how are people going to find you? And a lot of the
It's
time,
a highway. It's the modern highway.
yeah. Even if it's just one page with a couple pictures or something. So we get a lot of clients through like word of mouth, through
So
the
a
web.
business with no sign is a sign of no business.
I like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
You need to hold up your
And videos
intention.
too, you know, like Lelania said, they run an entertainment company, and the main thing that's being asked more and more is, can I see a video, you know, like a 2-minute
A sample.
sample.
Don't
And
waste
so-
my time. Tell me what you have to
Exactly.
offer.
Video really, you know, you
And
can,
that's fair.
you can see text, and anyone can write amazing, fabulous, unique. You know, words get overused, but you know, a video is really helpful. So we've both been working on producing
me,
different
don't
videos.
snow me.
Yeah. And
But
I
the
have
main
my
thing for
DVD
us
out.
is getting seen, you know.
Yeah, once they see us, they love us. So.
And so word of mouth has been the most
I think everybody
popular
likes it.
thing. Thanks.
You'll be filling seats for a long time.
Thank you.
Tell me about your Kickstart.
Okay, so that's
Because you guys have your own style of grabbing people's attention.
right.
Yeah.
Tell
We
us
just
about that.
learned about this amazing website called Kickstarter.com.
Okay.
And what it does, the service that it provides, is it gives artists an opportunity to create the sum of money of everything we want. So we want a press kit, we want our new album, we want t-shirts, we want buttons, all these things that will facilitate a tour. So we find out, we do our research, how much that's going to cost, and then we use that cost as a goal. So people can go on and decide, okay, I'm going to buy a package which will include whatever of those items, you know, a t-shirt and an album. Or maybe it's, we got creative, like they can buy a song that we'll write for them.
Yeah.
And
or they can be in one of our shows.
Yeah, so they pledge, they buy that, and then at the end of the month, they get their package, and we are now funded to support all that.
And
That's
that
really
is happening right now, April. So we have today until April 30th to raise $7,000. I think we're about halfway there, almost halfway there.
Yeah, a little less.
A little less than halfway there. And we really need people. We need you to go to Kickstarter.com/DonYourVod and or there's also a link on our website.
Just go to, if you go to danyavad.com.
What can we do to help?
You can go, you can go to the kickstarter.com/danyavad and pledge.
We would like to thank the Shimmy sisters for being here with us.
Thank you.
You guys are always a blessing and a treat to be around.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the excerpts from this Belly Chat. If you'd like to see the entire video, just click the link below, go to bellydancesuccess.com, and I'll send you a link to the complete interview. When you get there, make sure you just let me know what email you'd like the link sent to by entering your email address. Thanks. I'm Amanda Isabella, and I'll see you inside bellydancesuccess.com.